Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope we are all doing good. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make a flower headband for a baby girl. So as you can see, I have already cut out my elastic band and my piece of fabric that I'll be using to make the band for this headband. So my elastic measures 15 inches in length, while my longer piece of fabric measures 20 inches in length and 3 inches in width. So I cut this out simply by measuring my baby's round head measurement, which was 18, and then for the elastic I subtracted 3 inches from it, so that gave me 15 inches, which I used for the elastic band, while I added 2 extra inches for the main band, making it 20 inches. So now I'm just going to fold this band in two, right sides facing each other, and I am going to sew along the edges. So as you can see here, I have actually already sewed the edge and turned it over. I also pressed it to make it smoother and easier to insert my elastic band in the band itself. So as you can see, I'm inserting my elastic band in the band, and I did this simply by attaching a pin to one edge of my elastic band and then pulling it all through into the band. So I'm just going to use my machine to sew the edge of this band, and as you can see, I have sewed the edge here. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag out the remaining part of this elastic from the band as well. So as you can see, our band is basically done. I'm just going to use my machine to join those two sides together by sewing it with a top stitch. So the band is complete. The next step is to create the flower for this headband. So for the flower, I'm just going to be using a bowl I have in my house already. You can use a compass if you don't have a bowl, but for me the bowl was easier. So I'm just going to trace round a circle on our fabric, which we are going to be using for the flower. So as you can see, I have my circle. I'm just going to cut it out with a scissors. This is what my circle looks like. Now to create the flower, I'm going to be using a simple hand needle and thread to sew around the edges of that circle. Just as I am doing, you're going to be sewing around the edges and pulling as well to create a flower. So after sewing, I pulled it all together and you have a flower like this. So turning the flower like this, I'm going to just simply secure that flower shape properly by sewing through with my thread and my needle. So basically the flower is done, but I'm going to make more layers to this flower. So I'm also going to be adding my net fabric as well to this flower, and the only thing I'm going to do is actually to create the same exact flower shape using the net fabric that I used, and then attach this flower shape that I made with the net fabric to the other flower shape that I have created initially. I actually made a dress for this headband in my previous videos, a baby dress. So if you would like to see that, please click on the suggested link above. So this headband is just going to be going with a dress that I already made previously. So as you can see, I properly attached that flower net to the other flower, and after doing that, I'm going to secure it properly. I'm also going to be attaching an applique which I cut out. That is from my lace trimmings that I used on the dress, which I made in my previous video. So I'm going to trim that lace properly and then attach it to the flower part of the headband as well. To attach it, you can actually use a glue, fabric glue if you do have, but I decided to also sew it together as I did not have glue, but you can use glue as well. So I sewed mine with my thread and needle as well and made sure that I secured it properly. So now we're just going to attach that flower to the main band. And to attach this, I'm still going to use my thread and needle to sew right through the band and back to the flower and just secure it properly. So guys, after securing this flower properly to the band, you are basically done with this headband. You have something very cute when you're done. So thanks guys for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.